Congratulations. I feel like it's become a habit to talk to you back here in Las Vegas these days. So I guess, what are the emotions after, another, not just an impressive performance, but like the string of wins you've had dating back to September?
Man, my ego just hurt a little bit, you know what I mean? I wanted to go for the finish, but with a great wrestler like him, it's hard to get a finish. But I'm just glad that I was able to represent my country in the, the biggest platform.
Well, I was going to ask that later on, but we'll talk about it now. You have your flag around your shoulders. You were pretty adamant that you wanted that flag for your walk when you last fought in December. So I guess outside of the win, just what was this fight week like and just the walk with that flag around you?
Man, it was just excitement, you know what I mean? I was just very, very excited to represent my country, man. The whole week I was just smiling and laughing, The weight cut was easy, the camp was easy, so I was just happy and excited.
Well, looking at this fight, like you said yourself, when you face a high-level wrestler, you kind of know what to expect. Your takedown defense was pretty on point. He had got a couple in there, but you bounced right back up. So, was the game plan coming in exactly what you expected and came out in there?
Yeah, the game plan is to punch people in the face. You know what I mean? We never trained for like just one person. You know what I mean? Just because of like. Even my last opponent, they just canceled right away and gave me him. So we always prepare for everybody, you know what I mean? So I was just well prepared.
And the commentary was, they were noting that when he was fighting, his hands were kind of down and his chin was way up. And when you would blitz forward, he kind of backpedaled quickly to try to get out of there. Was it frustrating at all trying to close that distance? Because when you would approach, he just kind of sprint backwards.
Yes, going back to the first question, like representing my country in the biggest platform, and I really want to get the finish. You know what I mean? I kind of rushing it, and I was throwing all power. So that's what kind of like frustrated. But in the next one, I'll get better and more calm.
Going off of that, actually, the commentary also made it known that it seems like every time they see you fight, you're just a different fighter. Like Daniel Cormier described it as you're so young, you can evolve quickly because, your body recovers faster, you can get back into the gym faster. Just over the last, from September to now, just how much better are you from that war back at the Sphere to now?
A lot better. Every fight I learn something. It's just something about the fight, man. It's like you don't know what you learn, but you just get better after a fight, whether it's a loss or a win. So each fight, man, I just keep on getting better. So if you want to fight me, you better fight me now.
And your opponent is very popular in his country. Has notable coaches and everything. Did you feel more attention on this fight because he's bringing an entire country with him? You're bringing an entire country with you for the first time with your flag.
I couldn't care less about what he got going on over there, but I'm just happy that I get to bring my flag. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Myanmar.
Sure. And I guess when would you like to get back in there? Because you're obviously one of the more
next week.
Any names? Because it seems like you always have guys you want to fight. And
how the ranking is bullshit.
Yeah.
So I don't know who to call out, but hopefully they give me a better opponent.
Hey, Joshua, back here.
Yes,
Congratulations. The UFC wanted to make a point of this. You guys are the first guys born in the 2000s to fight in the UFC. I mean, just what did you think of that? Obviously, the next generation coming up.
Man, the next generation is, like the MMA world is just keep getting better. You know what I mean? The younger generation will be better than us as well. So it's like representing a new generation of fighting is just, it feels amazing, man.
I think sometimes fans, we get nostalgic. We have our favorites that we followed for a long time. And, it kind of sucks when guys get older and retire. What would you say to the fans who are now watching and it's like, hey, why they should be paying attention to Generation Next?
Yeah, you should pay attention to us youngin', you know what I mean? We won't be here for a long time, man. The fighting, we won't be here for a long time. So you better pay attention.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Josh, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Awesome performance. Were you surprised at all that he just constantly committed to that takedown? There was not much adjustments. He definitely wanted to maybe bring it to the mat, work out on something, but you guys kind of just kept your cool and almost anticipated like rinse and repeat.
The thing is, if he didn't do that, he knew he was gonna get knocked out. You know, I touched him a couple times, and he didn't like my power, and I was going for the kill this fight. So I think he was smart to shoot over and over.
And was there a little bit of preparation for that in the camp to where you're like, okay, we've seen his fights, he's undefeated, but we know what he brings in case there is no adjustment because he'll want to opt out of that, not make it a striking battle if he doesn't have the advantage?
Yeah, we just train the way we train, you know, because like my opponent that got canceled, you know, he kind of like a brawler, but kind of like a ground guy too. So you know what I mean? Like we don't really change a lot, but it's just the way 4 Ounce Fight Club train, you know.
That was my last question.
Yeah.
How much of an effect did it have, if any, with the last minute replacement? You know, if that new game plan, new look, new tape, or just let's bring it?
Nothing, man. Shout out to my training partner, Houston Marza and Jacob Silva. You know, they pushing me every day. And, you know, as soon as they gave me a new guy, they was like, what kind of style he got? And they just, you know what I mean? They just bring it to the gym and we work.
All right, man. Congrats on the win. Congrats on getting your flag out there.
Thank you, sir.